Hey guys, I'm Erica. I sold my entire collection of 200 houseplants a few years ago, and now I'm starting over, creating another little corner of God's creation. And today I am going to be doing a cuttings update on my 19 mystery cuttings that I received 3 weeks ago. So this will be a 3-week update. But before I get started, I just want to say I'm trying out my back camera on my phone. So we'll see if the quality is better, hopefully. But I can't see myself because all I have is my phone right now. Hopefully it'll be okay. Hopefully it looks better quality. Hopefully the sound is still good. We'll see. I also wanted to give a shout out to my mother-in-law who just recently bought me this sign. Welcome to Erica's greenhouse where beautiful things begin. And yes, I need all these plants. So super cool to have that in my background. And I was just thinking the other day how sad I was about all of the sentimental plant things that I had to give away or give up when we moved to Costa Rica. And so this is like the first sentimental thing again in my collection. And I'm very happy to have it as I continue to grow. Okay, so I'm not sure where to start, but I have all my 19 cuttings on the table in front of me right here. I'm just going to go through them, talk a little bit about them. It might not be too long. I don't know. We'll see. But I will say overall, it is a mostly positive update. There is only one plant that did not survive. So I guess I'll just start with that one. I have the cup with the dried sphagnum moss that has nothing in it now, unfortunately. It was my string of pearls. So I will put a picture in the screen because I took a picture of it. It was molding. And so I decided to throw it out. I never had good luck with propagating my string of pearls, my first collection. So I had always had them die on me. And I have no idea why. So if you have tips, please leave them in the comments because I need any help that I can get with the string of pearls. They're very beautiful and I really do want to have one in my collection eventually. So I hope that maybe I'll find some more cuttings and I can actually root them. So that's the first one. All right, next I'm going to kind of lump my 3 spider plants together. So this was the one that was already in soil, and obviously it's doing amazing. I was planning to do a repotting video for you guys, but I'm unsure because they all need to be repotted, I think, at different times. Because this one, I need to do this like today. The other spider plants probably really soon, and then actually some of the Hoyas, but not everything. So I don't know, maybe I'll just do like video it as I do it and then make a compilation or something, or maybe that'll be too hard to keep track of it as I go. But anyway, here are the roots growing completely out of the bottom of this container. And yeah, I definitely need to pot this one up. Yeah, it's growing very nice. Obviously some of these leaves are a little broken from shipping damage, but also it's a little saggy right now just because it needs to be watered. It gets so dry so quick because it needs to be repotted. So anyway, that's that one. This one has always done well. It has never had any droopy, saggy leaves. So there's that. And then you can see the roots. So this one was one that I probably should repot soon. That one's doing beautifully. These are both the Hawaiian. And then I think this one was like very shriveled and it didn't have any roots and I wasn't quite sure what was going to happen. But obviously it looks great now. There might be a little root on the bottom that you can see. Hopefully I'm holding this up right. Yeah, it's doing great. It is not drooping anymore. It was like really shriveling up, but these plants were in the other bathroom, so I wasn't really looking at them very often. But also it just needed to root and so it could get some water, but it did. So that's that one. All right, what one should I do next? I'll do the string of hearts. I have the variegated and the regular. So I'll start with the variegated. This one has not really done much of anything. I haven't, see, oh, there's a little roots coming in on that one. Okay. Maybe some roots. Oh yes, there are. I don't know if you'll be able to see that. Tiny root right there. But there's some starting to come out and nothing is shriveling, nothing's getting moldy in there. So that's really exciting. I haven't really looked at this one much because it hasn't been doing much of anything, but we have roots. So that's very exciting. I really want this one to do well. I never had a variegated string of hearts. And so it's super pretty and pink. So I want this one to keep doing well. Okay, next is just the regular one. And you guys, I thought this one was going to die on me because it started to flower. And, oh, it's probably so stressed. It's just flowering to try to survive. But here, I'll see if I hope that gets into focus. If not, I'll put another clip up of it. But wow, it's doing so well. It has so much new growth coming out. And the flower is just beautiful. I'd never had my string of hearts flower before. So this is super cool. I must be very happy in the spot and kind of neglecting it. Okay, so next, this one doesn't have very much to update. It's my lemon meringue pothos. I don't see any roots coming on the side of the pot or the cup, but obviously it's doing great. The leaves are looking beautiful, strong. Yeah, I really want this one to put out new leaves. It'll be super gorgeous. I think it has roots starting. It's pretty in there. I just don't see any on the cup. So I'm just going to keep leaving it, and maybe I don't know. Guys, I get so like anxious about looking at the roots. I might try to dig it out. I know that's not what you're supposed to do, but I just want to see what's happening under there. So we'll see. Okay. Next, I'm going to try to do the ones that I like don't see much happening with right now. But I guess we'll do the Endauensis next. So this is what she's looking like. Hopefully I remember to show all of them. But I don't think you can see any roots coming out towards the sides or the bottom. Maybe a little bit, but there are definitely roots if you can. I really don't know if you'll be able to see that, but right there under my finger, roots coming down, and obviously nothing is looking bad. So just waiting and we'll see what happens. Okay, another one. I don't remember. My Hoya Crimson Princess. Okay, this one again, I don't really see much happening. What's that? Oh, there's definitely roots. Okay, but I don't see any on the bottom, or I don't know if you can see that if I show that. A little bit of roots. So amazing. And I'm excited that this one is a Crimson Princess, because my other Hoya back there, it has both Queen and Princess in it, but there's only one growth point of the Princess. So I might, once this one roots a little bit better, I might put this one in that pot with that one. And also pretty soon I am going to repot that and also that one, because the soil is not great. It's just the big box store soil. So when I do that, I might add this one in. We'll see. Okay, next. This one also hasn't really been, oh, there are some roots coming in. Okay, so this is the Eskimo Silver, and there's no, I said there's no new growth, but guys, I see some new growth. Okay, I don't, again, hopefully you'll be able to see it, but right here on the top, there's a new tiny little leaf coming. Okay, that's super exciting. And then where's the roots? There's some roots right above the name on that side, and I thought I saw, yeah, right there is another little guy. Yay! Okay, so they're doing so well. I was really not sure what to expect as I got these cuttings, and I hadn't grown plants in this house yet, so I had no idea, but they're loving the west-facing window in my bathroom. That's where most of these are. The spider plants are in north-facing window in another bathroom, but that one doesn't get used, so it doesn't get super humid, but they get good, very good indirect light. My west-facing plants, obviously, they get some direct light in the evenings. I'm so happy. I just love the new growth. Yeah, God is just so great. I mean, he's just so amazing that he blessed us with all these different varieties, and just that we are able to see the beauty in them. So, so amazing. Okay, next, the Flamingo Dream. I don't think I can see any roots coming through the pot. Okay, there is some in there. I don't know if I want to like, again, I don't know if you'll be able to see. I'm kind of pulling back the moss there. But yes, roots are there. That is amazing. I had never seen this Hoya before, but I was looking up like mature plants of these just because I wanted to know what these would turn into. But you guys, this one's so beautiful. It's a very, very like deep, deep pink, pinkish red almost when they come in. And I think they stay that way way longer than the Crimson Queen or the Princess. So I'm very excited once this one starts to grow to see that and have more pink, because I love the pink. And I don't like the color pink, but I don't know, just in the plants naturally showing the pink color is just beautiful. And it's just so cool. Okay, the next one, the Hoya Sunrise. This one has some roots on the bottom. There's no new growth that I see coming out, and this one definitely has some algae growing on the top. See, I'll show the roots and then the algae. The leaves look great. I recently got some pots that have a clear nursery pot inside with just a plastic cover pot, and I think they'll be really cool. So when I do my potting up video, I'll talk more about those. But yeah, I'm very excited to not have the algae growth as much, because even just a little bit that I've had these for 3 weeks, it's getting pretty bad, but they have pretty strong direct light in the evening, so the algae probably love it. It's just hard. I want to see the roots. I want to see what's happening under there with the clear pot. So I think the cache pot over top will be really helpful. But since I'm starting out from completely zero and not having any collection of pots at all, I think this is going to be super helpful because it comes with both and it'll fit perfectly. And I'll talk more about those and I'll show you them when I actually do the potting video. All right, next I'll talk about my variegated Wayetii. So I'll show that. Okay, so this one also has some good roots starting to come on the bottom. And I guess, I don't know, let me know what you guys think about how many roots should be showing through the pot before I repot my Hoya. And I know it's kind of different for different varieties of them, but yeah, any advice is appreciated. I think I'll wait till like, there's only like one little root. I'll probably wait till they're a little bit more root bound, and I'll just kind of see. Honestly, I might just let them get almost too root bound because I'll just have to do it when I have time, and it might just, some might have to wait a little longer. We'll see. Some I might do a little earlier than maybe is the best, but I think they'll be all right. I think they'll be all right. Okay, the rest are like super exciting. This one, I'll talk about this one because it's not like that much to look at, but this is the Epi Elbow. And I'll put some pictures in of like the process that I was going through, but this came as the 2-leaf cutting. The one bottom leaf fell off, and I was like, okay, that's kind of makes sense. Like, it's stressed, it's not going to hold on to both of the leaves. And then the top leaf was like starting to crinkle and get brown, and I was like, oh no, I hope it's not like just dying. And so I checked the stem. The stem was great and not rotting or anything. And then finally the last leaf fell off. Oh, and I did have a little bag over top of it to keep in humidity because I was like, uh-oh, I don't know. This one might need a little extra help. We'll see. I did have that on it. And when the second leaf fell off, I plucked the second leaf out and I saw this new growth starting to come up on there. And so I was super, super excited. I don't see any roots still. Lots of algae. I don't see any roots. So I'm definitely going to keep this one in here for a while longer. And just the tiniest little leaf, you guys, is coming out on the top. So that's super exciting. I thought I had lost this one too, but it is going strong. Okay, next, the Publicalix Splash, Royal Hawaiian Splash. I didn't see this until I was moving these over here to do the video, but there is a couple of new growth points right there. That's really exciting. I still don't really see any roots, so I wasn't quite sure what this guy was doing. Oh yeah, there's actually a lot of roots right along here. But yeah, some of these leaves are starting to get a little yellow, so I was not sure what was happening. But there is 2 new growth points there activated. So we'll just kind of see what happens. And this one is another one that is super pinky when the leaves come out. So I'm really excited to see that. I had just a regular Publicalix when I first started, but I never had this variety, so that's exciting. And hopefully this one does well for me. All right, next we'll talk about the Cumingiana. So this one has a lot of roots on the bottom. I'll show you that. I think this one was one of the first ones that had roots starting to come through. But just recently, the little new growth point started to come out on the top, very top next to this dying brittle part. But that right there. And you guys, I don't know. I know I see people do this, but does that work? I don't know. Hopefully my camera has been picking it up this whole time, and we'll see. But this one I'm definitely going to have to repot sooner than the other ones because it is getting a lot of roots. So that's super exciting. I'm super excited to see this one grow. And oh yeah, another thing with the Hoya, I'm not sure if I should trellis them or not. I know certain varieties no, and then other ones are more like really wanting that. I think the Publicalix likes to be trellised. I think the Bella, the Mathilde, the Cumingiana, and the silver Eskimo I might not trellis, and the Wayetii. But maybe, I don't know, let me know what you guys think. This one, I'll go with the Hoya Bella. So this one is, I don't know, you guys, I think this one might be the one I'm most excited about. No, these last 3 are, I can't pick, but the Bella, the Hoya Bella, again, I don't know if I should do this or not. Okay, and this one, oh yeah, there's definitely some roots. This one's not as super clear, so you can't really see it, but there's definitely roots coming through, but it has the 2 growth points starting, and I'm very, very excited because, I mean, 2 growth points, just the Hoya Bella outer variegated plants, the cascading of them over the pots looks so beautiful. I'm very excited. Obviously, mine is not near that yet, but having 2 growth points coming out of this is very exciting. Yeah, we'll just see. We'll see if I can fill this out to become a cascading pot like some of the ones that I've seen. Okay, these are both, oh, they're both super exciting. All right, I'll do my Hoya Elliptica next. And there's lots of roots coming in the bottom, which is awesome. And this one was also the other one that I had a bag over for the humidity. But there are so many new leaves, you guys. Again, maybe I should do that. Okay, so many new leaves. Well, 4, but that's a lot. That's a lot. A whole new stem coming up. No, this one looks like it was a top cutting, but another part had died off right here. So I don't know, but it's growing beautifully. And this was the only one from my old collection that ever flowered for me. So maybe this will flower again for me eventually. We'll see. We'll see. I mean, hopefully all of them do, right? But wow, so many new leaves on all of my Hoya. Very exciting. And this one, the last one, is my Mathilde Splash. And this is the one that has the biggest leaves. And I will show you. Look at all of those. So this one only had these two bottom ones, and I think this third one, but these two are new, and these little guys are coming in are new. I'm so excited. Okay, so yeah, this one's not as much roots, or that at least that I can see, but so many new leaves. Okay, so that is all for my update, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll do a potting up video, and I guess that will just be kind of another update. Hopefully you guys stay along for my journey for these mystery plant cuttings, and then also as I get more plants, hopefully. And I don't know if I'll keep doing like these 19 plant cuttings updates videos going forward, but I'll probably just do like general plant updates and just show the ones that are doing something cool. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.